Welcome to EngVibe podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the EngVibe podcast, the place where you improve your English while learning ideas that can actually make your life better. I'm Emma, and honestly, I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey everyone, I'm Alex, and Emma's right, we're really glad you decided to spend some time with us today. Whether you're listening while walking your dog, making breakfast, commuting, or maybe just chilling on your couch with headphones on, thank you. Seriously, our whole goal with EngVibe is simple. We want these conversations to feel like you're just hanging out with two friends. No textbook stuff. No boring lectures. Just natural English and ideas that actually help you grow.
Exactly. Okay, so Alex, I want to start with something casual before we get into today's topic. How's your week been? Anything new?
Well, it's been busy but good. You know those weeks where you feel like you're running around doing 100 things, but nothing huge actually happens? That was me. I did manage to start reading again though, which I'm kinda proud of. Just 10 minutes before bed. Nothing crazy.
Wait, wow, that's actually perfect because that ties into our topic today, small habits, right? Like reading just 10 minutes. Most people think, if I can't read for an hour, why even start? But you just proved that small still counts.
Exactly. And honestly, that's what we want to talk about today. Small daily habits that can change your life. Because I think a lot of our listeners feel stuck sometimes. You want to be healthier, more productive, more confident. But when you try to change everything at once, it gets overwhelming fast.
Oh, 100%. I've been there. You get this burst of motivation on a Sunday night. You're like, okay, new me starts tomorrow. I'll wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, meal prep, no social media, learn Spanish, and read 50 books this year.
Right? And then Monday hits. You snooze the alarm, skip the gym because you're tired, order takeout because meal prep didn't happen, and then you feel guilty by Tuesday.
Exactly. And then what do we tell ourselves? I have no discipline. I'm just lazy. But actually, that's not true. The problem isn't you. The problem is the strategy. Big changes are heavy. Small changes are doable. And small changes, done every day, well, they stack up.
That's the magic word, stack. I read this idea somewhere. If you get just 1% better every day, by the end of a year, you're 37 times better. Not 37% 37 times. Because of compound like interest in a bank. But for your life.
Wow, when you put it like that, that's powerful. Okay, so let's break this down for our listeners. Let's actually talk through some small daily habits that seem tiny but can totally change your life over time. And let's keep it real. Stuff anyone can start today. No equipment needed, no money needed.
Love that. All right. Habit number 1 from me. Make your bed every morning. I know it sounds silly, but hear me out.
Oh, I actually do this one. Okay, tell us why it matters. Because when I first heard it, I thought, why does my bed matter if I'm just gonna mess it up again at night?
Fair question. Well, it's about starting your day with a win. It takes maybe 60 seconds, but mentally, you've already accomplished something before AM. Your brain goes, oh, I finished things, and that feeling carries into the next thing. Plus, when you come home tired, your room looks a little more peaceful. It's like a small gift to your future self.
Yeah, right. And it sets the tone. If your outer space is calm, your inner space feels calmer too. I noticed that when I stopped making my bed for a week, my whole room slowly became a mess. Clothes on the chair, books on the floor, it snowballs.
Exactly. So that's habit 1. Super small. But it's a keystone habit, meaning it leads to other good behaviors. Okay, Emma, your turn. What's a small habit you swear by?
For me, it's drinking a full glass of water right after I wake up. Before coffee, before phone, before anything. I keep a bottle on my nightstand.
Oh, that's smart. Why right away?
Well, think about it. You've just gone 7 or 8 hours without water. Your body is basically a dried plant in the morning. When I started doing this, I noticed I felt less groggy. My skin got better too, honestly. And it's so easy. It's not drink 3 liters a day, which feels huge. It's just 1 glass. You can do it while you're still half asleep.
Oh, I love that. And you know what's cool? That 1 glass often leads to more. Because you're already hydrated, you might reach for water instead of soda later. See how these things connect?
Exactly. Okay, habit 3, and this one is for the mind. 2 minutes of gratitude. Literally 2 minutes. I do it while brushing my teeth. I just think of 3 things I'm grateful for. Could be big, like my family, or tiny, like this toothpaste tastes good.
Wait, you do it while brushing your teeth? That's genius because you're already doing something. It's called habit stacking, attaching a new habit to an old one.
Right. I'm not asking you to journal for 30 minutes. Just think. And honestly, it changes your mood. You start the day looking for good things instead of problems. Some days it's hard, especially if you woke up stressed. But even then, I can find, okay, I'm grateful I have a warm bed, or I'm grateful the sun is out.
That's powerful. Because our brains have a negativity bias, we naturally notice threats and problems. It kept our ancestors alive. But now, it just makes us anxious. Gratitude is like training your brain to notice good stuff too.
Exactly. Okay, Alex, hit us with another one. Something for productivity?
Got one. It's called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that text. Put the dish in the sink. Hang up your jacket instead of throwing it on the chair.
Oh, I need this. I'm the queen of I'll do it later, and then later becomes 3 days, and now I have a pile of small tasks that feel huge together.
Right? But each one alone is nothing. Answering an email takes 90 seconds. Taking out the trash takes 60 seconds. But when you delay 10 of those, suddenly, you need 20 minutes, and it feels like a chore. Doing it right away keeps your mental space clear.
I love that. It's like closing loops in your brain. Unfinished tasks drain energy even when you're not thinking about them. Okay, my next one is for English learners especially. Learn 1 new word a day. Just 1.
Only 1? Some people try to memorize 50 words and forget them all.
Exactly, but 1 word. You can't do that. Write it on a sticky note. Use it in a sentence. For example, today's word could be curious. Then tonight, tell yourself, I was curious about this podcast today. Done. In a year, that's 365 words. That's massive.
And because you used it, you'll actually remember it. Not like those huge vocablists we had in school that went in one ear and out the other.
Right, okay, let's do a quick story here. I have a friend, her name is Maya. She wanted to get fit, but hated the gym. So instead of forcing herself to do hour workouts, she started with 1 push-up a day.
Wait, 1?
Yeah, 1, but here's the trick. She told herself she only had to do 1. Most days, once she was on the floor, she'll do 5 or 10, because starting was the hard part. After 6 months, she was doing 30 a day without thinking. She lost weight, felt stronger, and never felt burned out because the requirement was so small she couldn't say no.
That's the whole point. Make it so easy you can't fail. Your brain builds identity around it. I'm someone who does push-ups. Then increasing feels natural, not forced.
Exactly. So, listeners, ask yourself, what's your 1 push-up version? Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to meditate? Breathe deeply for 60 seconds. Want to write? Open a doc and write 1 sentence.
And don't break the chain. Jerry Seinfeld used this for writing jokes. He had a calendar and put an X on each day he wrote. His goal was to not break the chain of X's. After a while, you don't want to ruin your streak.
Oh, I love that. Visual progress is so motivating. You could use an app or just a paper calendar. Kids get it. Stickers for every day they do the habit. We're still big kids. We like stickers too.
Haha, true. Okay, let's talk about a social habit. Send one kind message a day. Text a friend. Hey, thought of you today. Comment something nice on someone's post. Tell your mom you appreciate her.
Wow, that's beautiful. And it costs $0, takes 20 seconds, but it strengthens relationships. And you know what? It makes you happier too. Kindness is a boomerang.
Right. Harvard did an 80-year study on happiness, and the #1 factor was good relationships. Not money, not fame, but connection. So sending one message a day is like investing in your happiness fund.
I'm writing that down. Okay, let's address something listeners might be thinking. Emma, Alex, this sounds nice, but I forget to do habits. I start and stop.
Yeah, that's real. So here's 3 tips. 1. Stack it. Like Emma said, attach it to something you already do. After I pour coffee, I do X. After I brush teeth, I do Y to it visible. Want to drink water? Put the bottle where you can see it. Want to read? Leave the book on your pillow.
And 3, track it, but keep it simple. An X on a calendar. Don't overcomplicate with 10 apps. And if you miss a day, don't do the all or nothing thing. Missing one day doesn't ruin progress. Just don't miss 2.
Exactly. The rule is never miss twice. Because 1 slip is human, 2 slips is the start of a new habit, the habit of quitting.
Oof, that hit me. Okay, let's give a few more quick habits before we wrap up, because I want listeners to have a menu to choose from. How about 5-minute tidy up before bed?
Yes, set a timer. 5 minutes. Put things back where they belong. You wake up to a clean space, and your morning self will thank you. It's amazing what 5 minutes can do.
Another? Step outside for 2 minutes of sunlight in the morning. No phone, just look at the sky. It helps set your body clock, improves mood, helps sleep later.
And 1 for the evening. Write down tomorrow's top 1 priority. Not 10 things. 1. If I only do 1 thing tomorrow, what is it? That stops that morning panic of, where do I start?
Oh, I do that one and it's a game changer. Okay, so let's recap for our EngVibe learners. Go do the rest of our thing. 2 minutes of gratitudes. I make your bed, drink water first thing, 2-minute rule for tasks, 1 new English word a day, 1 push-up or 1 page, send 1 kind message, and 1 priority for tomorrow.
And remember, you don't need all 10. Pick 1, just 1. Do it for a week. See how it feels. Then maybe at another. This isn't a race.
Right, because the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be 1% better. And if you're listening to this podcast, you're already doing it. You're investing in your English and your life. That counts.
So before we go, any final advice for someone feeling overwhelmed right now?
I'd say breathe. You don't have to fix your whole life today. Just do the next small right thing. Drink the water. Make the bed. Send the text. Tiny actions build trust with yourself. And when you trust yourself, bigger changes feel possible.
Beautifully said. And hey, if you tried any of these habits, or if you have your own small habit that changed your life, tell us in the comments. We read them all, and we love learning from you guys.
Yes, please do. We're a community here. All right, that's it for today's episode of the EngVibe podcast.
Thanks for hanging out with us. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who might need to hear that small is powerful. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get next week's episode. We've got a good one coming about. English phrases for daily conversations.
You won't want to miss it. All right, take care, keep practicing, keep growing, and remember, small steps every day lead to big changes. See you next time on EngVibe. Bye, everyone.